Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is for your conviction healing messages. Today is, I was going to say November. Okay, so something will happen in November or have happened in November. I'm going to show my face. I have on a mask for Wellness Wednesday. Trying to regain my energy after all the trials and tribulations that have been taking place within the last 24 hours. I did gain some insight on the next following days as Mercury does come out of retrograde for the remainder of posting on this page. So stay tuned for more if you are interested. The first reading that we're going to get into that I was instructed to do is called Peace of Wisdom Wednesday. And what I was guided to do was to pull at least 5 to 7 wisdom cards, raise the vibrations, and then look into the tarot to see what these wisdom card messages have in common, or what the story behind the wisdom that is being granted at this time has in common with the reading. So let's get started in doing so. So Peace of Wisdom Wednesday. What is the piece of wisdom being shared for September 13th, 2023? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I do have on shorts. Again, I'm not showing my face. At the bottom of the deck, we have Sovereign. You are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. At the back, we have Truth is different at all levels of consciousness. Reserve judgment. So truth. So it can be truth that you are the queen of your domain, of your life, of your place at this time. So we have 7 cards here. I see some very interesting corresponding colors. Gold, salmon pink, and we have a beige. So the first card pulled is time. Do you need more time to yourself, a break from thinking too much, a kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter, and it's time to honor them. Peace. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. Intention. What if the only resolution you made was, what if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? Shine. Don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. 5. It is safe to wait. Patience. 6. Invitation. The words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. Finally, number 7 is listen. People start to feel People start to heal, the moment they feel heard. Now, so far as what I'm getting here are the needs of peace are valuable at this time, not only for yourself, but for your environment, for your surroundings, okay? It comes from true intention. Your truest intention could be what you need for yourself more in this time, and that is what's going to allow the situation, person, place, and or thing to shine brighter. It will most likely take patience. Okay, so with this patience, whatever quarrel and discomfort that this brings, and whatever action and or motives that are being made to bring in peace for the required needs of your life, is going to, as I said, need patience. I also see and heard that it's also a way for you to speak life versus doubt and or death over a person, place, thing, or situation. So it is very crucial in this time to listen and pay attention to what's going on. Also just heard shift your perspective in this time for the needed matter. Now we're going to raise up the vibration, and then we're going to go ahead and get some tarot out to see what the storyline is regarding the wisdom that we have for our needs, our peace, our intentions, the ways we can shine, the patience that is needed in order to shine, and the invitation that is required or that will be accepted as we listen. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bottom of the deck is my life attracts light, and way in the back is my mind is a source. My mind is an altered source energy, true source energy. Okay, so with needs we have honesty is the best policy. You are safe here for peace. I trust in my gifts for intentions. Manifesting is my superpower for shine. For patience, shift. I just said it. Shift your perspective. Okay. Invitation. You are a divine faucet of the universe. Invitation. Okay. Let's keep going. I heard. I clear my energy field for listening. So that could be what's needed in this time in order for you to have active listening for the best case scenario. Shifting your energy field or clearing your energy field will be needed blatantly at this time. The one card that did flip over is the 8 of Wands. So fast and valid communication here coming through. And we're going to get into the reading. Pull 7 tarot cards to see what the storyline is behind these. Card is kind of moist. Alright, put the deck. Nothing falls out, I'm still going to decide to pull. So first card that flipped is the King of Pentacles. Get a good shuffle before I continue to pull. Next card fell out is the Knight of Swords. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pull one for the last one. Here we go. 5. Okay. So before I flip over the last 5 cards at the bottom of the deck, we do have the 9 of Pentacles that represents independence, independent wealth, and or independent success, financial stability. It's also the sign of Virgo. I'm not sure what that sign is right there. For those that might be, it's a Venus sign. Okay, I see it. Venus, so someone can have Venus in their Virgo, or something can be very aspected with Venus and Virgo at this time. I'm not 100% aware of what's going on with Venus or what's going on in the astro. I know for one fact that Mercury retrograde will be coming out of retrograde and then aligning, I think, with some type of excuse me, trine of Jupiter. That will be happening soon. The solar plexus chakra, as I stated, there's a lot of gold cards out here with the wisdom cards. So this gold card or orange card, if you can see it in Sanskrit, does represent the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra of the chakra alignment. Okay, so the first position of cards we have, again, as I stated, these are gold. It's kind of gloomy today, so I really can't say. These are like goldish, yellowish cards. So these are the needs. Okay, the needs in this time again says, do you need more time to yourself, a break from thinking too much, or a kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter, and it's time to honor them. Along with this blue card, which also represents speaking, if I'm not mistaken, in the divine, in the raise your vibration energy, is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. So it does have a lot to do with not just the sexual foundation of the sacral chakra, but also alignment. I see this and hear this as being the alignment of gut and throat. So speaking from the spirit, speaking from your soul, speaking from your gut, what is honest to you. And this can bring some type of maturity, or this can be a sense of you being mature about what is honest in this time, about your needs as well as your well-being. The King of Pentacles also stands for a grounded male, so it could be a male that is being honesty, or is being instructed to have some type of honesty to have the best policy ever. Could be a Taurus, does not have to be. Jupiter is highly aspected, as I said, at this time. Will be aspected very soon, and will be aspected later on throughout the week as Mercury retrograde comes to its alignment with Jupiter. Also, Jupiter has a standpoint in your birth chart, or even alone, as expansion and prosperity. So being honest about the needs, your wants, and desires in this time is going to not only bring the best policy, and that best policy could be the expansion and the prosperity that is needed in this time. Okay. Um, Second placement that we have that has revealed itself again is peace, which is another gold card. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. You are safe here. So if there is an environment or a surrounding of people, places, or things, whether that's in your home, your job, your wherever it is that you are, even within yourself, you are safe. 12, it was 12:22 as I said that on my timer. You are safe there. You are safe here. Now, there could have been a decision that you had to make, that had to be made so that you can get the best policy for your needs and to keep that peace. And you seized that opportunity. That opportunity showed itself to come forth with this Mars in action. So it was definitely, that's a Mars sign. This is also the heart chakra. So again, the alignment is clearly showing for itself with the sacral chakra. Then it goes to the heart. Then it goes to either the throat chakra or the third eye chakra, which is in the Sanskrit, the names are Savashana, sacral chakra. Heart chakra is Anahata, if I'm saying it right. And then the throat chakra is Vishuddha, if I said that right. So this all is basically all aligning with knowing your purpose, your willpower, your heart, mind, and spirit is what I'm getting. Um, or your soul, heart, and spirit. You will say, soul, yeah, soul, heart, and then spirit, with the third eye or throat chakra being all in this area. So the Knight of Swords is basically enhancing that the big opportunities that needed to be seized was to take control of your needs and your peace in this time. It could have been due to someone's rash behavior, or it could have been a rash decision that you had to make that others might feel. Okay, so here we have intention, which is that salmon pink card, or we can think of that as a red card, as that grounding about the intentions of what the resolution is for you to love yourself more. And I feel like the decision here was to love yourself more, and you've seen that it was time to love yourself more because of some type of fear or insecurity. Or there could also be another storyline, as I'm hearing, is the lack of motivation to deal with others in this time. It's for the best case scenario is what I just got from that. The sign on here, planet wise, is Uranus, what has something to do with rebelliousness and revolution. So the revolution can be that you need to pour back into yourself and trust back into your gifts. The rebelliousness could be, in this situation of the intention, is knowing that your intention versus others' intentions might not be to the standard of our liking most of the time. It can be something that is unknown, so no one wants to really step into the unknown, or no one really wants to trust something that doesn't seem valid. And it can, leave people in some type of fear here. So trusting in your gifts in this time is a valid purpose, is a valid matter. And someone can see with the Anja third eye here that something could feel off. And I also just heard is if it's off, it's because you don't fully trust. You're not fully trusting. So that's giving you that ability to not fully have the number one attention in life or within yourself. Okay. So this is the Queen of Pentacles, which is also a Capricorn. No, this is also a Virgo card with this Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. Okay. Um, So again, as I said, being lazy, not motivated, or even insecure about working with people or the responsibility that you have with people around your life, around your environment, things of that sort, because there is some type of need that is needed for you to move forward in peace. Peace is I heard peace is the main factor here. Peace for your mind, peace for your heart, peace for you to be able to speak, okay? That will allow you to shine. So not dimming your light, so not completely disconnecting, but disconnecting to a fact that you allow others to vent and or get their deliverance and or get their healing or get their point across, however it works. um, the unique gifts and talents is what's needed in this time for everything to co-create, or is what I just heard. Coexist, excuse me, coexist with one another. And this can be a manifesting power of yours. Pulling back, pulling in, pulling back, pulling in, pulling back, pulling in. Okay, so as I said, maybe you have some type of lack of enthusiasm. There could be a sadness because, as I said, the drama, entertaining certain things, people, places, and things. You can feel there's drama because you don't want to acknowledge what is truthful, or you don't want to see someone's point of view, or you don't want to um, coexist, is what I just heard again, coexist with the ways of someone else's being. So rather, I just got a perfect storyline. If someone is coming to you and telling you that we are going to work together and you are the only person that is qualified for the job, as you begin to work in this occupation and as you begin to work towards this journey with an individual, I'm sensing that there could be other people involved that you're unaware of that is also working in this motion, or also working on this journey with you and the individual that you're supposed to be partnered with. This can cause some type of insecurity and instability or fear between a partnership that leads to some type of sadness or even even enthusiasm, if I said that right, even enthusiasm, excuse me, to even move forward, because now you're caught up in a dilemma of how can I work in a partnership where there are things being left out. If I knew there were more people on team, we could have went about it a different way. But the main focus or the main topic of the journey was it's just you and I as partners. So hopefully that made sense. It can also you can also come into realization that working with people has come to a standstill, or there's been some type of stillbirth or miscarriage causing you to abort a certain situation. Okay, so thinking about a situation or even being, there's a lot of reversals. Whoa, whoa. Okay. So there's yeah, let's keep on going. Just try to keep going. It's safe to wait. Okay, it's safe to wait. So with this insecurity and this fear and this lack of being enthusiastic towards even being involved with a community, being involved with a group, not fully stepping out fully to shine with others, basically shining for yourself, shining with yourself. You're manifesting, I just heard you're manifesting a better outcome. So you have to wait until the smoke clears or the fire dies down or the fire is put out. So that's when you have to shift your perspective. Okay, you have to shift your perspective. Oh, I'm being lied to again. Oh, I'm being used again. Oh, I'm being manipulated again. Shift your perspective. There's a reason why certain things take place the way they take place, is what I'm getting from that. Again, we have the yellow chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is Manipura, and this is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is a reality check. This clarity. Someone can also be going through some type of sobriety right now. There can also be some type of poor choices, of lack of choices, of opportunities and options to take as well. And you have to shift your perspective of not looking at this as a loss, or not looking at this as um, a downgrade, but more so as a reality check of what is it that you need in this time. What is it that is going to bring peace to the situation? Sometimes, and there's a card in this deck, with this deck of the Raise Your Vibration, that says relationships are assignments. So regardless if you worked with a temp agency for 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, it was not always meant to last. If you're in a relationship for 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 years, and it ends, some things is meant to end for a certain cause or certain purpose, for you to elevate to a different dimension or a different level, not only in the spiritual realm or in this earthly realm, but more importantly within yourself. And that can be the perspective that you need to shift, however the storyline goes for you. Now, the invitation again says the words that you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. And I feel like this is a collective message thus far, what we have with this being the sixth placement of the card. Whatever you speak, whatever you think and or feel within your heart, whatever you manifest in your heart and think in your mind, it ends up coming into pass. Now, it might not come into pass, or it might not come into fruition the way you intend it to be, but eventually, and I've always said this for a long time, what you think and what you feel manifests within inside. So if you never speak it out verbally, it's still being said energetically. Now, if you think it and you think it and you feel it, and then you blatantly say it out your mouth, that is still an invitation energetically for you to shift something. And I feel like that shift your perspective with the reality check is a lot of things that's happening right now. So the invitation that's being guided with raising this invitation up is your devolved face of the universe. Okay? And I feel like the outcome of it all is being blocked. Okay? Because there has been a lot of things that have been said. You could have spoke death over yourself. You could have spoke death over a situation, and it is causing some type of weakness and delay, not only within yourself, but within the situation as a whole. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Moving to the last and seventh card placement we have here, again, is like a gold card, which is that sacral chakra. And then again, the people start to heal the moment they feel heard, and you clear your energy field. So say what you need to say, get it off your chest, get it off your mind, what you feel, what you think, etc., etc. Yeah, there were some brushes in that deck. Okay. Say what you feel. Mean. Okay, I just heard. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay. For the incomer that's coming saying things, not only should you be able to open your mouth and say what you need to say, you also need to learn how to humble yourself enough to listen. By you speaking what you need to speak is going to help you clear your energy field and put you in this knowing vibration after speaking what you need to speak. When you speak what you need to speak, then it's time to listen. Okay? So it goes vice versa. So for those that are on the other end that are listening, once that person is done listening, or once that person has listened to you, then you speak to clean your energy field, and vice versa. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's going to bring the love back into play. Now, it's not much, but it's going to bring that opportunity for you to see the goodness, the kindness, the dependence, the interest in relearning a person, place, or thing again. Again, we still have that grounding closing this out. We have the moon in Pisces. Pisces can be significant. Someone can have Pisces in their moon. Okay, Pisces also represents where is Pisces? Is that Pisces? Yeah, that is Pisces. But the moon represents feelings and instincts. So as I said, listening, talking, talking, listening. Take turns. Cleaning the energy field to get elevated into that shashrara, if that's how you say it. The Sahasra, if I said it right still. Okay, elevating you into that again, knowing the crown chakra, because this is a crown chakra card, this purple magenta. It could be something more than that, but this looks purple to me. Okay, so again, grounding yourself, keeping yourself grounding, humbling yourself, and know listening is going to not only heal you, but it's going to heal the other person that you're allowing to speak, and actually listen, actually hear what the person is saying to you. That's going to help the situation in whole. Okay, this can also help somebody, yeah, elevate their psychic abilities. Imagine a cycle of emotional or dependent youth. Okay, and it could start off as being kind of naive or immature, things of that sort, because it's like everything I just heard, everything was built up just to be torn down again to get rebuilt. So that's what's going on in this time. So I don't want to stretch that message any longer. Again, this is the piece of wisdom for Wednesday. I am Ether. This is for your conviction healer messages. Hopefully this was convicting enough. It's very convicting towards me. And hopefully it heals what and who and where it needs to heal in this time, wherever it reaches. So with that being said, till next time.